my confession.
These are my confessions. The lighting is garbage. The focus probably also garbage. Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about board games and board gamey things. We are here today to do another episode of Board Games and Brew, a weekly show. It's not really a show, a weekly
episodic
episode where we talk about a board gamey topic, right? We're living in an igloo right now that's got nothing to do with board games. Look at me for a second. Earlier you had a boogie and I forgot to tell you, but I think it's gone.
How come I always have booze?
You tell me. So today's topic is our board game confessions. These are my confessions.
No one knows the words past that
That's all we know. That's confessions part 2.
I don't know what to do. I keep on to my confession.
We got this idea from Table Knots, so we will make sure to link their video down below. M&D, Max and Doolin.
Boolin.
People don't know. They're going to think you're being mean. It's because he's a slow typer.
Doolin knows. Doolin knows.
Doolin knows.
So she never makes video appearances.
This is Toby. These are our board game confessions.
Yeah, I don't know how much of these are confessions. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares?
You probably didn't do it right. So we each have a list. And don't look at my list.
We have it right in front of my face.
So would you like to start with your first confession? I'll start. Okay.
My first board game confession. When I am playing a game with Jamie, even if I'm teaching her the game, not every time that I'm teaching her a game, but sometimes.
I'm waiting.
When I'm teaching her a game, or just in general when we're playing a game, if I see a combination or that Jamie has left points on the table, I will no way, shape, or form tell her that that has happened. I will swallow that and just move along.
You son of a bitch.
Because I just want to win.
Jeff, that's rude.
I don't care. I honestly don't care. It's not my fault. You missed the combo.
Jeff and I have this saying. It's not just Jeff and I. It's Jeff and I and Zach and Jason.
RTFC.
Who are my brothers, by the way. Somebody recently asked that. Zach and Jason. Because we talk about them.
Oh yeah, we should mention again. Zach and Jason are Jamie's brothers.
Yes, and they are a primary play group, and they're also part of Foster the Meeple.
RTFC.
RTFC.
Which I think that's a well-known thing in the Magic community.
It means read your effing cards. So
read the effing card.
Read the effing
But not
cards.
effing. We're not effing and jeffing. We're saying the real word there.
Beep cards.
The beep word. Toby, don't do it.
So yeah, RTFC, and it's your own fault if you don't read your cards.
Yeah, cutthroat.
No mercy.
So anyway, that's my first confession. Nope. I'm in it to win it, man.
It's fair, but it's also quite rude.
You do the exact same.
Okay, so my first confession has to do with setup and takedown. I am always the one to do setup. I actually have 2 confessions regarding setup. So with regards to setup and takedown, like I said, I'm always the person to do setup and mainly the person that does tear down as well. And there's a reason behind that. It's because I'm a bit of a control freak. I hate it when people try and help me set up a game or put it away.
This is new to me.
And Jeff is always trying to help, but I have a system. And like last night we were playing Castles of Burgundy and he's like, here, I'll just dump these off for you. I'm like, no. Like, I know what I'm doing. You just, wait, you have hair all over your chin.
Well, I mean, shocking given that cat just rubbed up on my face.
So I'm like, no, you go to the couch and play a day of Stardew. Because I don't want your help. Like, I just want to do it by myself.
I don't want to help.
It's like, it's just, you're not helpful.
Wow.
I also like to be offered some help to set up. Not that I'm going to take you up on it. But like when I'm sitting there
you see what I deal with?
Setting up a game like Castles of Burgundy or Dinosaur Island, which takes forever.
Tell me this isn't lose for me.
Jeff he's like, okay, see ya. And he goes and sits without even be like, hey, do you want some help? That's a big confession. I don't say anything. I just
I just want to reiterate. you want me, you don't want me to help, but you want me to ask.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. Well, now it's not going to be very meaningful, but.
Ew!
Here. I think I already drank mine, so it's okay.
I can't. All right, I'm stealing this from Maximus from table knots because we also do this thing that he mentioned. And that is we will bend the rules primarily in a co-op game and mainly at the end when we are either about to win or lose. We will tend to maybe like manipulate a couple things that didn't go our ways. 100% we do that. Like we do it in Seventh Continent. We do it in Mansions of Madness.
Oh, Mansions.
We've done it in like
Gloomhaven.
Definitely in Gloomhaven.
Well,
but we don't care. It's like whatever. Like this is our experience.
Yeah.
This is our experience, and we're going to do it.
We decided
that we were going to do it.
But when you're playing a game for like 3 hours and then you
100%.
literally die at a dice roll and all you needed was one more pip.
Yeah, you needed a 3 and you got a 2.
Yeah, no.
Because screw losing, am I right?
That actually plays nicely into my next thing. My next confession is I hate losing. I don't know that that's really a confession. But some people are like, I just like to play the game. Like, no. Like, I play to win. I want to win. I hate losing. But specifically, I hate losing to Jeff more than anything. And I hate losing games that I love. Like, it just infuriates me. And then I get sad. And then when that happens, Jeff gets like sad that I
start to feel guilty. What about in like party games though?
No, I'm still like, even at work we just did a Kahoot trivia.
Oh, she messaged me right away. I won trivia.
And I was so like, I was on the floor next to the TV like trying to pick the answer as fast as I could. One of my core values as a human is competition. I love competition. There's certain people that I don't mind losing to, and if we're playing with new people specifically, but like deep down, I'm still kind of like...
Like we're supposed to play a game with Max and Doolin coming up. No way in hell do I want to lose to them. I want to crush them like grapes. A lot of like the Kickstarter big box minifigure games. There's always a lot of narrative around like, oh, another big box minifig game. I want it. My confession is like, I love big box minifig games. I feel like a lot of people are like, it's not really a game, it's just a minifigure collection. I'm like, yep, okay, cool. I'll take that. And I'll be the first to be in line for that one.
My next one is... Sometimes when playing a game, if I see someone that's not having fun, I might throw a couple of hands.
Really?
I do a lot. I do that a lot.
Come
I'm not kidding. Not to let you win, but to give you a bit of like a... No.
I'm in no way, shape, or form accepting this.
I did it like recently.
You're doing this to throw away all of my victories.
I am not. I would never throw it to the point where you win. But like, if we're playing a hand of something, I might be like, well, I'm not going to play this card because Jeff he can get very frustrated when playing a game.
So do you.
I understand, but like, I feel bad, so I'll throw you something. What?
There is a girl jogging outside right now. It is freezing out.
I believe it's pronounced yogging.
I find that very interesting given that your other confession was how competitive you were.
Yes, I know. But then there's also this part of me that's just like, I feel bad. And when you're not having fun, then it's less fun for me to play. So I know if you get a few extra points, maybe then you're going to have more fun, which makes it more fun for me. Because wouldn't you agree that like when the other person is losing so badly and they're not having fun, it's like, this isn't fun for me either.
Yeah, like in April when I won all of those games.
Maybe I threw all those hands.
There's a weird dynamic here. So Jamie, outside of the board game realm, you wouldn't say you're super in tune with like people's feelings and stuff.
No, I'm not.
You're not overly empathetic. Outside of the board game realm, that's Jamie. Within the board game realm, me, I'm like, nope, win.
Yeah.
Outside of the board game realm,
who cares about
I'm very empathetic, and I'm like, no, like, what can I do? How can I help?
Okay, if you guys have ever heard, you probably haven't, but look it up if you want to know a little bit more about me and Jeff. Jeff is an Enneagram 2. I am an Enneagram 3. That will tell you all you need to know about it.
All right, my next confession. I've never played, and I have no interest in ever playing a roll and write.
I had a big mouthful there. It took me a while to swallow.
I don't know why, but I've seen people play roll and writes. I know that there's a lot of good classic roll and write games, and I know that it's loved by many, but I have absolutely no desire to ever play one. I will play one if other people want to play and I'm around. That'll never be a game that I'm like, I want to play that game.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, my next one is that I hate being told what to do.
Oh, yeah. So quarterbacking is a big issue around Jamie.
And this is why we struggle playing co-op games with like some other people. We really haven't played a lot of co-op games, but we're fine together because we don't.
Outside of teaching you how to play.
Yeah, or if I've done something wrong and you're like, oh, hey, this, or hey, whatever. I'm speaking more specifically to like a co-op game where somebody is telling me if I want to do a move and they're just like, no,
I think you should do this.
I think you should do this. Or, do you really want to do that? Or like, don't tell me what to do. Let me fail fast. I will learn from my mistakes. In general in life, I hate being told what to do. I'm not very good with authority.
My next one is I never trust people to count their points correctly.
Yeah,
ever.
Are you sure about that?
And it is a flaw of mine. I understand that. But I need to almost count the other person's points to confirm, and it's very annoying, and I apologize. Especially fabricates itself in games that maybe I don't understand fully. I don't like not knowing how things are going. I would never do it to anyone that I don't really know that well, but I do it with Jamie, and it drives her nuts. I would do it with like Jason and Zach, but outside of that, I wouldn't do it.
No.
I would probably think about it, and I'd be like, how did you score 40 more points than me? Like,
it happened last night when we played Castle of
So Jamie last night beat me in Castles of Burgundy by like 50 points, and I'm like, what? How?
I like to force the games that I love on others by telling them that I think that's something that they will really like to play, even if I don't believe that to be true.
Or no, at all. There's just no way. There's no way.
I really want to play it, and I want other people to play the games that I love because I believe that they can love them too if they just played them and tried them.
My last one isn't so much of a confession. I love fancy dice.
I'd like to have a big fishbowl of them.
I would love, like, all of our games that we have require dice. I'm like, I just want to replace all of these dice with like
fancy dice.
Fancy, colorful, cool, metal, whatever it may be dice.
Yeah.
I love the way dice feel, how awesome they look, and the sounds they make. It really reminds me of like being a kid.
My next one is, and Max talked about this in his video as well. Let it go. I am very reluctant to play games that are not pretty or cute, that have ugly art. Like it's almost an instant turn off.
Yeah, Max, you mentioned that. Yeah.
And like I'm trying to think about a game. Istanbul,
that's a good one.
Yeah. I'm like, I tend to not. I don't buy things that are
like
ugly.
even like Dune, like the original Dune.
I don't mind that. Twilight Imperium is one. I look at that box and like, ugly. But like, you know, the old school games like Concordia and Castles of Burgundy even. Now I love Castles of Burgundy. Yep. Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like the old school boring where it's like, here's a scene from history and it's like,
oh, Agricola.
Oh, Agricola. Yeah, good one. Boring.
We do a lot of research online for games, especially with COVID and stuff. But when we go into the Boardroom Game Cafe and we're looking at games, the ones that pop out to Jamie are the pretty artwork ones, especially when the store kind of turns them so that it's kind of face on and not the side art. Yeah. Jamie's like, yep, what's that? What's that? If
somebody pulls out, like, I'm trying to think of an example. I try to like put them out of my mind. I feel like Concordia is the one that keeps coming to my mind. But if somebody pulls out that box like, you want to play this? I would be like,
So I think that's it.
That is all that we have for you guys today in our board game confessions. Let us know down below, what are some of your confessions? These are our confessions. Yeah, let us know down below.
Please do.
Please do. We love to read comments and Jeff loves to respond to them.
And thank you so much for all the support so far. We're getting super close to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
Huge.
I don't think we ever would have, like, we had some weird goals set, not weird, but like
make friends.
We were like, we're just gonna do this and meet some awesome people, which we have already, like Max and Doolin and Jazz and these people in the hobby, and then it all of a sudden we're like at 700 subs and we're like, oh, people actually are liking what we're doing. So this is super awesome. And yeah, so we're getting close, and we just really appreciate everyone for watching and talking and being part of our little community.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was nice.
We do appreciate it big
Yeah.
time. So with that, we thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Feel free to hit the bell notification button if you would like to be notified when we make videos, and feel free to share our channel to your friends, families, moms, dads, grandparents, whoever.
Pets.
Pets. There's something for everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, and also follow us on Instagram. We are at Foster the Meeple, and we hope to see you again soon. Say goodbye.
Later days.
Goodbye.
That was so robotic. Later days.
Later days.
Yikes. Okay, come on, put the cat down.
I can't.
Time to go. Hi, honey.
She can't go away.
So cuddly. Toby! Come here, honey. You say hi? That was amazing. That was so good. What a suck.
You want to go see Dad?
Hi.
So,
Can you hear that purring? I also don't want all of her hair to get in
I know,
my
that's
teeth.
why I picked up my mom.
Come on.
She's staring right at the camera.
Come on.
She's like, good God, I'm
Can you
beautiful.
jump down, hon?
Ew.
I love a big box game.
You have to say it again.
I love a... I love a... There's no way I can say it without you laughing.
I'm going to do my best SNL cast member straight
Sure.
face soda.
I like...
That's a lot of editing ums for me.
Yeah, a lot of ums. Shirt off my back to give to you type of person.
Yeah, literally he would give away all of our money if he could. It's so annoying.
Boardroom Game Cafe Store.
The Boardroom Game Cafe.
What did I say?
You forgot the.
The? Are you gonna cut that out?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. God, older ladies, like grandparents.
Old ladies love Jeff.
Oh.
LLJ.
I love chatting with old people.
Mm-hmm. So.
This is weird.
Yeah, that went. That's
Why do we
concern.
take that all?